just hearing the different stories is unbelievable to me.
When you want to feel you getting the job done.
I know you got that on the
We came here to do what? Win. We came here to do what? Win. We came here to do what? Win. Some of y'all want to go pro. I don't mind that. I want that for you. Some of y'all want to make money. I don't mind that. I want that for you. But when you do this, it comes naturally. It enhances your view as well as the location. To get possession of by effort, a fortune. To obtain by work. So you mean to tell me the way you win is you do what?
Work.
The way you win, you do what?
Work.
To gain in or as if in a battle or a contest. To be the victor in. We're here to win, fellas. That's it. It ain't no other option. We're here to win. Do you understand everything we do, everything we talk about, everything we're about, every meeting, every rep in the weight room, every lap conditioning, everything we do, your education, your academics, the way you're taught about life, we're here to do one thing, is to win.
Be accountable, be tough. If you make no mistakes, you help your team win. The least amount of mistakes is going to be the team that do what? Win. So concentrate and be more disciplined when you own that. If you see what happened, it cost you. That's what the same thing I talked about getting a holding call or getting them, or whatever, or offside, whatever it is. It brought the play back. Hey, lock in, be smart. I love the energy, that's perfect. The tire flip, when I flip it, I cannot roll it. If it start rolling, you better immediately stop it because it's gonna be a violation. Ooh. The team that gets down here and flip it at the end, and you gotta go, gonna be the team that wins.
Get what? Them boys need to get their mind right so they can hit them sprint. Coach looking over that side because he been doing with them.
No, today was a little gut checking. We wanted to go offense, defense. Coach Prime wanted to see where the guys was at as far as a competitive edge and competing. They did a hell of a job of supporting each other and competing, so it was a day of competition. I mean, we just wanted to see how well they can compete.
Oh, Mom! Come on! Offense just showdown, put that belt to that defense. Look, I stand tall, come on!
It's one thing to lift weights, it's one thing to do all the extra other workouts, but if you gotta have a competitive edge, so we're just trying to make sure we had that edge.
I'm feeling good, man. This is good team chemistry right here. We working. See everybody going at it. I'm loving it.
Man, you know they doing a whole lot of rah-rah, but we got them doing the cha-cha. You know, you see it, man.
Say, bro.
Y'all want to talk. Help me! Help me! No! Say I throw the ball, right? And I fall over the line. That's a scratch. That don't count for you. The other team get to go and they gonna steal points. Say I go, I'm up, yeah, and I try to throw it, boom. Hey, where it lands, not where it rolls.
Infraction! Juju! It was an infraction! Get low! Good! Don't move, come forward!
Hey, listen, get your best guy. Get your best guy. This is for the game.
Where Demo at? Come on.
I got us.
Come on.
I got us.
Come on.
I got us. I got us.
I swear he won. What's up? No, he didn't.
I know you got that on the camera. I know you got that on the camera.
It's teachable moments. This is a real teachable moment. A team was behind. They was worried about the officials. They complained and came yapping at the officials the whole time when they had the lead. They came back. Hey, listen, they came back. They in the game. We tied up. We in overtime. It's for the game winner. But they worried about the officials. This team is locked in. They took their best guy, and they choked over here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He tucked his tail. He tucked that tail. You don't talk about you.
Quit doing stuff on your own, and as a team, don't just walk out here as a team. Pick your strongest guys, man.
It has to come back home. Tug war, O-line, D-line. We here right now. I'm in the back. I'm getting the win. Let's go.
I got no voice. I've been screaming. Let's do this stuff. One team always quits. They always quit. When they feel like it's over, you always quit. Now, when you quit, we're going to double. We're going to double it, whatever the running is, whatever the task is, we double it because that's what happens. You always quit. We're going to see what happens.
The offense won today. I mean, it was a competitive edge, back and forth. Defense started off early, won the first drill. They was pumped, and but this tell you, don't be in the front, don't be a front runner. And what you got to do is make sure you complete it, the game. So you can start off slow, but you can end up fast. So it's 60 minutes in the game. You got to make sure you detail your work. Don't get too comfortable, and lock in and make sure you do what you got to do. So that was a good lesson learned, and the offense stayed to it, kept competing, and didn't take no shortcuts.
Powerful impact! Boom! Powerful impact! Boom! Powerful impact! Boom!
Anything else? Morning. All right, so this is breakfast for football right now. So as you guys can see, we have a whole buffet line set up in our amazing kitchen staff here as well too. So we really try to give a lot of different options for the guys because they do have to get something before they leave this area. So we have different protein options, different carbohydrate options, and always more of a grab-and-go option as well. And then on this side, we have the yogurt station as well. So you can see like Carson's plate here. He has Carson, all the colors. He has a beautiful plate there. But really our main role right now is just to make sure that the guys are actually getting something in their system. So this whole crew coming through right here, we want to make sure that they're definitely getting a carbohydrate source, a protein source, and then obviously some color on their plate as well. So yeah, that is kind of our biggest role here. And then we are trying to push hydration on them as well too.
Have to stay hydrated, you know, and our nutritionists do a great job at keeping us hydrated and fueled.
Saba.
Isn't that right, Fisher?
My main role is to be handling all of the nutrition support for the guys. So daily nutrition support, also on the road, I'll plan all of the meals for that as well. And really being an education source for them as well too. So I'll handle all the group education in the form of team talks, doing a lot of the individual consultations with them as well. I'm always on the field with them at practice too. In the off season, we really want to be working with Coach Swasey to help the guys as much as possible really develop that body composition that they're hoping for. And the best way that we can do that is really applying that education for them so that they can take it on their own and really make their goals happen. So we do a team talk with them every single week.
Today we're going to talk about building a plate for leaning out, weight gain, and weight maintenance. Ellie and I always talk to them about like building plates at lunch and breakfast kind of based on their weight goals. So just trying to explain it to them a way that's comprehensible for them. So when they're on their own or out to eat at restaurants that they like, trying to give them education that's going to work for them and hopefully click a little bit on things they need to put on their plate or not put on their plate and how they can adjust for their needs. And what do you notice about the mashed potatoes? What's on it?
Butter.
Yes, butter and some sauce, right, for a little extra calories. They have your color and your protein.
And then we'll from there work on like how that fueling plan will look for them throughout the day. We'll talk about hydration as well. Just like it's more of the basic education time for them so that when they get into the season and their focus isn't quite as much on the nutrition and like body comp side, it's more on the football side, they still have that knowledge in their mind.
If you need help building a plan, come talk to me and Ellie and we'll help you guys create a schedule based on your workouts and classes and things like that, helping to incorporate snacks or whatever it is you guys need.
All right, listen up. Hey, real quick. Over there with the rack, with those sheets, please do what I asked you to do. Disobedience causes trouble. The best ability is availability. You cannot help this team and help yourself do anything standing on the sideline. You ain't doing shit that gonna help you. Y'all haven't been living long enough than I've been doing that. So you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. So do what the hell I asked you to do. And I'm gonna ask you, how many guys have you helped make dreams come true? And then you tell me, until then, do what I asked you to do. So there's a day in here that is like for you to control the weight and be explosive. Did I not adjust your shit? Immediately. Yes, immediately. Because he ain't gonna do nothing for me standing on the side. He gotta show off that he's 4'4" and they can catch, and he run the seam and boom, they do what he gotta do. All that is predicate of number. We'll get it covered. We'll get it. Hey, but everybody good about that?
Yes, sir.
Man, hey, let's knock this thing out, man. We'll go. Come on.
Hey, let's be great with it, bro. Let's be great. Hey, officer me, officer me. Watch the lead. All right.
Only the fat guys get dapped up. Skinny dudes, y'all always get all the accolades and stuff. Only the fat guys. Only fat. It's only fat guy day.
Hi, I'm George Hageman. I am assistant offensive line coach and director of leadership and engagement. From the leadership engagement standpoint, I'm focusing a lot more on not just the offensive line, but the team as a whole, and that's both player and staff.
We working on what we doing. Come on, JoJo. Come on, JoJo.
And I'm humbled by it because the one thing I think coaches saw is that I'm a dedicated soldier, if you will.
See, you just want me to be on you today. You do. You
what we got.
You do. But why you gotta tell me like that?
I can't tell you what we got.
You got it today. Lead the group, Bo. I wouldn't say they're actually like bona fide leaders yet, but they have leadership qualities that come through. Like for instance, Bo that's actually leading the stretch today. Like I've always told him, he has a really strong presence. You gotta always have, guys in the room that's willing to just be themselves, and being themselves is a leadership quality. So that's real good.
So with about 16 days before we go into spring football, we feel like we have our group right where we need them to be. Most of our guys are coming from transfer portals, so by this time, we'd hope to get them unified. We've accomplished that. The thing that we did not anticipate, that's actually a plus, is they've been able to take the tutelage and take the unification that they've been able to establish and take it to a completely different level to where we feel like we should be able to compete at a high level on day one.
Oh, it is. It is. Look, it's here, right?
The thing about where college football is now, when you get guys in, you get them in wherever they were from the other schools that they came from. So the most important thing is figuring out what actually makes them want to perform at a high level, and you have to do that day one.
Big Larry ain't working. Big Larry ain't working. See, the thing you don't know about you that I know about you is that if I could get that on the inside zone, Rap City.
One thing I know about Larry, he is very similar to what I was when I was in college. Very big, very strong, but at the same time, developing still as a player. So we have a little thing that we go back and forth with every single day. Just about, you always hear me say, Big Larry not working hard. But the thing about it is he respects that and he appreciates that because he knows I'm paying specific attention to him.
Get them all. Get them all. Get them all. Get them all. Come on. Come on. Breathe that thing out. Breathe it out. All the way to failure. Go 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 all the way to failure. All right, that's it. 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 See, I'm interested in what you can't do, right? So now we know what we got to get to. 100, you can do 100, but 115 is what we got to work on. You know what I'm saying? You gonna leave me up like this? I'll stay up, though. Come on. That's it.
The key, in my opinion, and my success over my years is getting to know my guys at a level to when we have to have them perform at high levels in critical situations, they can trust you because they know that you care. They know that the information that you're giving to them is sound. So when they go out and perform, they're not thinking, they're just performing.
Meech, do that for Texas, Meech. Do that for Houston, Meech. For Dallas, Meech. Yeah, Demetrius. Why you look so serious, Meech?
And the one thing that we do is we give our players the opportunity to share their why with the group. And the importance of sharing your why is so if you're forming a family, it's always good to understand what my family has been through and what makes them want to work hard and what makes them want to show up every day. As it relates to Yo-Yo specifically, his father is someone who he pays, all his homage to.
You know what I'm saying? Like I stood up and gave my testimony. That's the first time, as long as I've been knowing you, I never knew that was your specific why. But see, now that I do, I know how to also encourage you. You know what I'm saying? Man, don't ever be embarrassed about that, bro. You know what I mean?
The things that he needs to do to take himself from being a productive player to being an elite productive player is to be able to connect that why to his work every single day.
Come on. Come on. Good job, yo. Good job, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, yo.
We have a mantra in our room, which is 1 equals 5 and 5 equals 1. We're one of the very few groups on the football field that have to operate as one player at all times.
So what we are attempting to do, and we're going to get this right, we are going to become the most vertically aligned group on this football team.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's talk about the dirt, right? In order to do that, we got to learn not to be selfish. We are going to be in a situation where we're required to step out of our comfort zone. And it's going to happen at an away game, third quarter, we down by 3 points, and we gotta freaking score. And I'm gonna take total responsibility for this, right? Not having the type of connection with the group to make everybody go a little bit harder to get the job done. That happened so much last year. You have to have someone in the room that's willing to challenge you whether you care or not. Right? That's the one thing you can count on, man. I'm going to figure out how to challenge you, Javon. I got to, man. Because we got to know when you on the field, you getting the job done. But listen, guys, keep taking care of each other. You know that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Cool.
Coach Pine, everybody got his right today. We coming in, got some good food, got some wings, chicken, all that. Coming in to watch the Super Bowl. You know who I got? I got the Seahawks. That's the one I'm taking it. Yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's do it.
We here Team Boulder with the Bulls, and today I got the Seahawks. Here to support hometown legend, Bob Murphy. Go Seahawks.
I don't care who wins because I'm a Cowboys fan and I know he a Bucks fan.
Yes, sir.
So Yes, sir.
It don't matter how it happened. You know, as long as our groups is here and we gelling with our groups, that's all that matters.
Mind them, baby. Want to see a good game, though.
Okay, if you think the Patriots gonna win, stand up.
Merchant.
Okay, so everybody's going to Seattle then. We got that straight.
Every championship team I've ever been on, we've always had a core group of guys that regardless of what they were going through, regardless of what was happening around them, we could trust them to come in, show up, and work out as hard as they possibly can, learn their offense or their defense as best they possibly can. But the secret sauce is grabbing somebody by the hand and taking them with them.
Just hearing the different stories and how y'all get to this point is unbelievable to me, man. And I love it. And I guarantee you, you all won't forget each other's journey and your why and why you sit in this room and what provokes you guys to work the way you work.
And that group that we had in today, to date, this point, since we started winter workouts, those 15 guys are our hardest working guys on the football team.
My parents, I mean, they've instilled hard work in me since I was a kid, and they've been a living example of that. Even now, they're both retired now, and they're still working hard and supporting myself and my brother. But even more so than that, I'd say it's my faith. Every day, I mean, God wakes me up, and He wakes me up with a purpose, and I feel like I'm letting Him down, I'm letting y'all down, my family down, if I'm not coming in here and I'm working as hard as I can.
So what Coach always likes to do is to point out those guys, but also let them understand that just working out and being the hardest worker isn't the only thing you're responsible for. You're also responsible for bringing someone with you.
We want you guys to bring all that you just said. What if you brought one person with you?
That's right.
Do you know that room look up to you, right? Do you?
Not really, no.
Okay, why do you think they look up to you?
Because I played a little bit.
No, they look up to you because you done balled out. And your numbers exceeded everyone in college football. So they look up to you to say, how in the world he did that? So they watch how you work, they watch how you prepare, they watch how you come out of the breaks, they watch every darn thing you do. So you have so much influence that you don't even understand. So you got to take that and use that, you know, as a weapon to weaponize these guys in that room and make sure they're straight.
It's getting them to understand that they've now established themselves as leadership on the football team from a work ethic standpoint. The calling is to be able to take that work ethic and partner with someone who might not be working as hard as they are and help them along the way.
I feel like just from looking at him and seeing his work, like he can be great, but he got to get it right up there.
That's right.
Definitely, as a young guy, just want to push my big brother just to do great things that I know he can do.
The advantage and the benefit of having that type of transparency and having that type of understanding to your players, that they also need to be able to have a voice about what improvements they need from us as coaches is paramount.
Tell me, what do y'all need more from us so we can make sure we straight and we giving y'all more of whatever you need?
Every time a coach would reach out and extend that question to us, it always made me feel not just a part of the cog, but a part of the solution of winning the championship.
Just need y'all to keep being y'all. Just keep, as I elevate every day, I want y'all to elevate every day because I know you said we're a team, but we a family also, Coach. So I look at you as family. I look at you as family. I look at everybody as family because the teams I've been around, I've been in toxic situations where, quarterback lied and said that, oh, our head coach got fired in the middle of the season in high school. Like, you ain't never heard of that. So just definitely elevating every day with us, just getting better every day with us so we can just be, perfect or dang near perfect.